Hi, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today I've put together an entire list of eczema skincare tips that I hope will further help you in your healing journey. Thank you so much for all your comments on how I healed my eczema naturally. I'm so happy to know that my video gave you hope and also helps you in your healing journey. So today I'm going to talk all about external skincare when you're having eczema or any skin problems. I'll talk to you about the products I use as well as how to choose products. What are the ingredients and chemicals to avoid to not burden your body with extra toxins which would really hinder your healing journey. If you like videos like this, if they help you, please give me a thumbs up. Of course, I would love to hear from you again in the comments. Yeah, so you guys wanted to know what body lotion helps keep me hydrated. So if you have eczema prone skin or sensitive skin, I highly recommend this. If you see my other videos, you know I talk about Veleda quite a lot. Having said that, Veleda Baby, this is a comforting baby oil. It's sesame oil with calendula. Calendula is actually great for the skin, but I'm not too sure why when I use this one, my skin is not as happy as when I use this one. So they're the same brand, but choose this one. Baby lotion. I'll put links down in the description box. You can see it says see more. You click on it and I'll try to find as much links as possible to these products. And also this brand, Martina Gebhardt, however you pronounce it, it's shea butter lotion. This is also really good and very natural as well. Also, shea butter is very good for eczema skin. It doesn't cause itchiness and it's great for dry skin. I just find them a little bit hard to spread. It's quite hard, as you can see. But you can mix it up. If you are not sensitive to coconut oil, you can it's falling on the floor. You can mix it up with coconut oil because sometimes if you have eczema skin, you can't rub on them. They're so sensitive and painful. You don't want to rub roughly on them like that just to spread the cream. It's a bit too thick. So if you have eczema prone skin but you already healed from eczema, you can use this one. But if you still have very sensitive skin, just go for this one. It's safer. So whenever you buy shea butter, make sure it's organic and learn about the company. I got this organic virgin shea butter. So this one is from Akamuti. You can get other brands as well. Actually, a very good thing when you have very painful or itchy skin and you just can't even you don't even want to put lotion on them. A very great thing is using aloe vera leaf. The inside, the juice from the leaf is very soothing for the skin. So if your skin is burning, it's hot and red, try that and then put a layer of lotion on top of it. So just put aloe vera first to help soothe it, cool it down. And if you are not in a dry country, you don't need lotion, you just don't put it. I just want to say fresh aloe vera is very different from a tub of aloe vera gel that you get from the pharmacy. Most of them have petrolatum or parabens in them, which are some of the ingredients you want to avoid. I will mention later on the ingredients and chemicals that you should avoid in your skincare products because it's gonna make your eczema worse. So it's either you use pure aloe vera from the aloe vera leaf or you want to make sure. It took me so long to find this aloe vera gel, which is purely aloe vera gel, and another natural ingredient, radish root ferment filtrate. So it's natural ingredient with 98% aloe vera gel. Most of the time I see a lot of brands, especially I think Korean brands, they say 99% aloe vera gel, and when I read the ingredients, that 1% has lots of other things in it that you do not want. This brand is Aubrey. I will also link it down below, and real aloe vera gel is like liquid like this because See how liquid that is? It's just like water. That is how an aloe vera leaf gel is like as well. It's just like water. Okay, so finally I want to talk a little bit about neem oil. Neem is very cleansing for the skin and also for the internal body in Ayurveda. It stings like crazy. It's very smelly, but it is great for eczema skin, any problem skin. Make sure you choose an organic neem seed oil and make sure that they are cold pressed. You could add this a few drops into your lotion, shake it up. There's so many sunscreens out there that not only doesn't work but are filled with chemicals and toxins that are so bad for our body. Do check out my natural skincare routine because I already talked about it there. Try to avoid the sun if you have eczema, so you don't even have to think about sunscreen. Just wear loose long sleeves clothing and put on a cap. I also want to say that if you have just healed from eczema, you must remember that your skin is so thin and so sensitive from the whole eczema journey that you really want to be careful, stay away from the sun. Previously, when I just healed, even 5 minutes in the sun breaks me out in a sun rash and it's very painful. So if that happens to you, go ahead with the aloe vera leaf or this one. Of course, now I can, after a couple of years, my skin is back to its normal strength, and the sun is great for us when our skin are not all sensitive and very fragile. And if you've gotten any value from this video so far, please click the thumbs up button to help spread the word. And my friend, please stay hydrated at all times. So when it comes to deodorant, you want to keep it as simple as you can. Deodorants are filled with toxins and so many deodorants are filled with aluminium. So remember to choose one without aluminium and all these things that I'm going to mention that you should avoid. I am simple. I just use this. My sisters use this. They last. They are so long, so high when I bought them, and now over a year it is still so much. This is a crystal stone, what do you call it? Crystal stone deodorant. It's derived from pure mineral salts, so basically it's just like salt, alcohol, fragrance free, antibacterial, eliminates odor, does not stain clothing. What more do you want in a deodorant? So anyway, but having said that, this one can sometimes be not as effective when you sweat a lot. If you do a lot of sports, it might not be very effective. So I got this for my husband. No aluminium, no propylene glycol, no artificial fragrance. This Schmidt's brand, they're really good. You can check them out. They have other, what do you call it, flavors as well, other fragrances as well. And this is also made from arrowroot, all natural ingredients. But for me, I am allergic to baking soda. So if you have eczema, you might want to be careful too. You want to test it a little bit on your skin, leave it, test it for about 1 to 2 days and see if anything happens. So for me, I stick to this one. When we think about skincare, we always think about face, about the body, but we are not really aware of things we wash with, like our dishwashing, our clothing, detergent. So I highly recommend this one, Dr. Bronner's. This is a fragrance-free detergent. I mixed this one with my homemade. You can make this yourself. Put white vinegar, which is cheap, get from the shop, and then put lemon slices in them. I soak them for a few months and I mix them with this one for cleaning, and they smell divine. And it's good for your skin too if you are an eczema sufferer and you have to do housework as well. This is great. They also have one with peppermint smell, which I like to add to my washing machine because they make my clothes smell a little bit fresher. Which brings me to my next thing. This one you can use for bathtubs, toilet, whatever. They work great, if not better than the commercial brands. Can you imagine our clothes are on us all freaking day, but we hardly ever think about the things we use to wash our clothes, which will linger on the clothes. So if you have perfume on your washing detergent, you have toxins that is gonna stay in your body and make your body burdened with toxins and cause eczema. So I actually just ordered a second pack of this. My first pack is not even finished. It's almost 2 years now. Yeah. It's soap nuts. They are fragrance free. It has been used for ages in India to clean stuff. You can even use it to clean your hair if you boil them with some water and make them liquid. So this is how they look like. I've mentioned this before in another video. Excuse me. So this is a brand I got, Naturally. I'm sure you have many other brands. They are great. They don't smell of anything, but they work great. They clean clothes great. No complaints from the husband, even sweaty clothes, and they leave no chemicals in the water. Good for the environment, good for you. They are even compostable if you throw them in your garden. It's not gonna harm anybody and you have clean clothes. So great! Why do we need all these terrible toxins, fragrance-filled stuff in our lives? I don't know. We have to vote with our money. Every dollar or whatever currency you use, every franc you put out, you vote for the company. So even if we have to pay a little bit more to support the things we believe in, do that. It's gonna be very stressful initially because you don't know what to avoid, but I'm just gonna share with you a few that you should avoid from the very beginning when you search for products. First of all, in almost everything, if you go to a supermarket or pharmacy, you pick it up, you read the ingredients. I'm almost 100% sure that 99% of products have perfume in them. It's either called fragrance or it's called perfume. Companies are not required to tell you what they put in these perfume. It can be a trade secret. It's not required by law for them to disclose this fragrance, and these fragrances can be over 3,000 chemicals in them. Synthetic fragrances are very toxic. They can cause irritation, cause eczema, and also cause damage to organs in our body. Very common in these fragrances are phthalates that are very bad. Besides being linked to asthma, allergies, and even cancer, phthalates are damaging to our endocrine system, which affects our reproductive system. So this is a thing that causes girls to hit puberty too early and boys to have a low sperm count. And it's horrible for the environment, to say the least. The next one is parabens. They are found in many beauty products and they mess with a woman's hormones. So if you have already eczema, you don't want your hormones to be messed up by parabens. Eczema can already be rather depressing. So parabens will mess your hormones up, making you more anxious, more depressed, which causes even more rash. So even if you do not have allergies, avoid parabens. So next, I want to cover shampoo because our scalp is also part of our skin. So if you want to go very natural, and I suggest you to go very natural if you are currently having flare-ups. If you are having eczema right now, you want to go as clean as possible. Recently, I've tried using shikakai powder. It's a traditional Ayurveda way In India, they use this as hair wash and treatment, as you can see here. It's a very good price. You get a whole bunch of powder in here, which I put into this this container. Oh, speaking of which, this was also a very good moisturizer. It's only macadamia oil, extra virgin olive oil, beeswax, and virgin shea butter. It's by Akamuti. I finished it. It's really good if you have dry skin. It's also fragrance free. Great stuff. So yeah, back to the shampoo. So here I've mixed up just this shikakai powder organic with some organic amla powder, or what they call amalaki. It's very high in vitamin C. It's really good for the skin, and you can also take them internally. So that is hair care. Basically, just mix a teaspoon with very little water to make them like cream, a bit like yogurt like, and then you just apply it onto your scalp, wrap it with towel or a shower cap, and you rinse it off after an hour. My next go-to, and I've always used them, Veleda. I like this one. It gives you a cooling sensation, and their conditioner for dry hair I chose. You can choose anything you like. If you use this, I think they have some essential oils. Yeah, they do have some essential oil as fragrance. So if you use this and you're afraid it gets on your skin, because they do if you wash your hair like that, so I encourage you to look down and wash your hair so that your shampoo, whatever, does not irritate further your eczema skin. You want to choose a very natural toothpaste. I'm using, again, Veleda. I told you I'm a fan of Veleda. This is the toothpaste I'm using. You can choose something similar from another brand. It's fine, but make sure they do not have sodium lauryl sulfate. They are oftentimes in your shampoos, in your face wash, and everything. If you want a natural facial skincare routine, just check out my other videos. I'll link it up here. So always another thing to avoid. I've been avoiding this for over 20 years because my mom already talked about it when I was a little girl. SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, or sodium lauryl sulfate. These are things that will rip the oil off your skin, and it's very harsh for people suffering with eczema. So check your shampoo, check your face wash, remove them from your life. I'm sure they have it in your dishwashing detergent, your clothing detergent. The function of SLS is to produce foam. So when you brush, there are foam, bubbles, all that. It's sodium lauryl sulfate, and it will really dry out your skin. So if you have especially eczema around your face area, you really want to make sure that you're using a good toothpaste, because it gets on that area, and the inside of our mouth are also skin, and they absorb chemicals even more readily than the skin on our body. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Giving it a thumbs up will help YouTube spread my video more to people who are looking at the same thing. So if you think this is helpful, remember to give it a thumbs up, give it a share so that it can reach more people and we can help more people together. It's a tough journey, but there is an end to this journey. I really want you to know that. I know it can get so helpless. I'm going to share more about the food section as well as the things to avoid, but right now, before I make that video, make sure you keep your food to the fresh area. Keep it to fruits and vegetables, organic whenever you can. And in the future, I will try to make more videos with recipes that are suitable for eczema sufferers, the foods you should focus more on, and the foods you should avoid even when it's plant-based. I hope this video was useful for you, and hang in there. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You will heal. You just need to slowly educate yourself. I hope through my videos and through your own research, get to know all these ingredients that are harmful in our lives and also in our food. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, clicking the bell button beside it so you don't miss out any of these videos. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.